long, stinking drive. What should have been 12 hours turned into 14 because we get so frustrated that our hotel lost our contract and only had 15. I'm trying to do an interview here. Where did I leave it?
Stealing a horse is punishable by hanging. No Christian parent may require their children to pick up trash from the highway on Easter Day. It's illegal to gather and consume roadkill.
What up, party people?
We did what not a lot of people, maybe even nobody has done before.
Here we are on the tailgate. Just paid for all the rooms. The bus was at the information center at the border of Tennessee. Now they're on their way. I'm so excited. I can't wait, to be honest with you. The bus is gonna pull in. I'll get up here, have everybody around, thank them from the bottom of my heart because they are the reason I'm down here. And they are the reason that I can do what I love.
We took 40 people down with us from up here in our local neck of the woods, cleared down to Nashville, Tennessee. A big old 12-hour drive. It's amazing. I have the best fans in the entire world. I can't thank each and every one of them enough. They just put a great atmosphere wherever we went. They were just the best group of people that I could ask for. 1 o'clock on my trip down, the hotel calls and says, hey, we threw your contract out 30 days ago. You don't have any hotel rooms down here. What? So needless to say, my blood pressure went through the roof. I was about to lose my cookies. But 6 hours later, we ended up finding a hotel, and actually a better hotel than what we were staying in. Had an atrium in the middle of it. Everybody got to hang out, drink beers. There's a little fountain. People ended up going skinny dipping in. Friday night show, we went to Nashvegas in Hermitage, Tennessee, which it was a real good show, real good club.
Here you go. Long time in the making. I remember sending these down. I'm glad they used them.
Typical Nashville. We had our best buddy, Bobby Adams, down there with us, and it was pretty cool. Before the show started, he pulled out a picture, and he says, check this out. This is 16 years ago, standing in the same spot on the same stage. And he says, now there's some history here. You let them have it and make your own history.
Got a disco ball. Oh yeah, this'll work.
And that's what we did. We gave it everything we got down there, and it was probably the best performances that I myself, along with the band, has put on since we got started 8 months ago. You just know because there's musicians everywhere down there, so you know that there's bound to be a musician watching it, and he's probably the best player you've ever seen. So it made us step up our game, which is good. It's what we need.
I have a feeling the hotel's gonna get rowdy tonight. But this is the after party of the party, right? I mean, it's the after party and then the after party. I still go to LA. We were teenage dreaming, frosty, playing, baby, come give me beer. Put me on the cover of a Rolling Stone uptown and on the American Pier. Going up in little pink houses, banging out on living room couches. Don't ask smoke on a Saturday night.
The way I think of Nashvegas would be Nashvegas, big lights, big sound, a lot of people. But we were tucked away in a plaza, but it was a very nice club, and our expectations was to pull a lot of locals in along with the bus trip that we took, and it didn't really happen. I mean, the Friday night show, there was a handful of locals there, but lo and behold, it was us 40 that were just living that place up. And the club actually came up. They thanked us big time for saving their night. Without us there, they wouldn't have been as successful. And Saturday, we did the day walk down in Broadway. The bus got up at 10 and took everybody down to Broadway, downtown Nashville. I couldn't get up that early after loading our gear up and heading back to the hotel. This guy was not rolling out of bed.
Broadway, baby. Took the bus of people down here 10 o'clock this morning and haven't seen them since. I don't even know what time it is. 2:30. Looking for some new boots. It's a weekend here at the Broadway and people all over the place. Can't wait to play tonight.
The guys haven't seen Nashville before, and I was more than happy to show them what kind of crazy town that is down there.
Well, the Devin Franks bus arrived last night. Nashvegas showed up, blew the place out of the water. Devin sang his heart out. The guys ripped it apart on the stage. One of their best performances by far. Today we're on Broadway. Devin's going to do some, pretty much Devin's the tour guide. Me and Devin were here last time, and of course I was too busy trying to take it all in for him and a lot of business stuff going on last time. So Devin's actually tour guide. We're all hanging back, and Jimmy the drummer, and everybody's just going to see what this is all about. See what kind of stuff we're dealing with here, and get ready for when it's our turn to have our face on a board just like this one right here.
We don't get to watch many bands, but within a 9-block stretch, we've done seen 10 bands in 30 minutes.
Check out some live music here on Broadway.
Which is pretty cool because you get to see musicianship and you get to see what the other people are doing down there. You see what kind of talent is out there in the world. Then Saturday night, you know, of course we just played a Friday night show that didn't really hold up to expectation, and so we were kind of bummed going into Saturday night, just hoping for what would be our star night in Nashville. As soon as we walked in, the owner, Miss Val, well, I walked up to her and introduced myself, and she just gave me a big hug, and she is a Southern belle to a T.
Listen, I want to thank each and every one of you for being here tonight. I especially want to thank him and the band. They're great. Are they great? I'm going to try very hard to get them to come back to Nashville. Maybe on a music Nashville show.
She just came in with open arms and said, whatever you need, boys, we'll get it done for you. And I cannot wait to talk with Miss Val again. She's one of those people where you can have a full-blown conversation, and just as soon as you're done, you can't wait to talk to her again. And it started off horrible. We loaded all our gear in, getting it all set up. And if you're gonna travel 600 miles away, something's bound to go wrong. By God, it did. And we got all our speakers and everything set up, getting ready for sound check, and I go over to test our lines, make sure all of our speakers are working, and nope. I just spent all our band fund to get the best speakers that we could get, and we traveled 12 hours away and they ain't working. So I'm down there, blood pressure again is raising through the roof, and just thinking I gotta limp this show and get it to where we can sound like the best band you've ever heard with as little as I can use. So I'm down there soldering. I got people coming up, well, what's wrong? Can I help you? Can I help you? I was like, my blood pressure is so high that you couldn't help me. I couldn't even help myself. And we got what we needed. I ended up pulling other speakers in line, re-EQing the speakers, and we put on what I consider the best show that we've played since this band has started.
Be the best damn band you ever heard if you keep tipping her back. Rambling ways on that old freight train. I was born
We had a pile of locals along with our 40. And thanks to our 40 that came with us, we put an atmosphere in that place that was going to be a good night, good time, drink, have a dance all you want. And you could tell the two groups, tell our 40 and you could tell the locals. And by the end of the night, everybody was meshing together, dancing, partying. It was awesome. I can't thank those guys enough. But there was a lot of big names in there. Hopefully I'll be able to say them here in the future. Hopefully we talk to them again and I'll release their names in the future. But there were some big names down there and they were all about us. And that's exactly what we needed. So to wrap it all up, Nashville, it was 100% successful. I cannot wait to do another bus trip. It's up to the fans now. If you want to comment and say, where do you want to go? You want to go to Atlantic City, you want to go to the beach, you want to go to any tourist town, the biggest vote wins, and we'll start planning our next bus trip. Nashville gave us a bunch of blood pressure rising, beer needing nights, but we made her happen, 100% success. I cannot thank the fans that went with us from clear up here in Pennsylvania, New York enough. You guys have my heart fully, and to you new fans down in Nashville, welcome aboard, and I can't wait to see you again. Devin Franks, I'm out.